Good evening, good afternoon, or good morning. Hello, you precious, pathetic little wiggle worms of the modern age. You came here today smugly sure that your existence is an epic story of choices. You think you are the captain of your soul, the master of your fate, the supreme dictator of your dinner menu. And that would be a bucket of Glumph. You are not an independent driver. You are a stunning high definition puppet, and the only strings that matter are the ones held by the hand that knitted you from nothing. And that hand is quite firm. We are here to smash the gooey infantile notion of free will with the hammer of divine deterministic fact. Let us address the objective reality. The core premise of the universe is not maybe, it is A, and the highest A in existence is the will of the Creator. The weakness of man's spirit, that subjective quivering thing he calls his will, is utterly irrelevant to the grand design. We are told clearly in the Roman ledger that salvation itself depends not on human will or exertion, but on God who has mercy. That's from Romans 9:16. Where is your choice now? The most monumental decision a human could ever face, the choice of eternity, is explicitly mathematically negated by the divine statistician. It is not your wish that saves you, it is God's fixed, established mercy. And if you try to wiggle out by claiming you chose to seek Him, remember the wiring diagram for the heart itself. The heart of man plans his way, but the Lord establishes his steps. That's Proverbs 16:9. Your plan, your intention, your little private want, it is merely the local illusion. The Lord already established the path. You are not the composer of the melody. You are the music box. And the cylinder was set centuries before you were wound up. The truth, my inevitable friends, is that the entire human stage is merely a single enormous tingling on the cosmic clock. Nothing happens without the ultimate ironclad approval of the master engineer. Think of the king, or the most powerful man in the world, a man who makes laws and signs pardons. He thinks he is in control, doesn't he? Another sweet delusion. Listen to the sound of the ultimate objective veto from Proverbs 21:1. The king's heart is a stream of water in the hand of the Lord. He turns it wherever he will. A stream of water, turned by an external irresistible force. If the highest authority on earth is a mere directional faucet for God, what chance does your miserable little twitch of a choice have? And if you need final proof that even the most wicked deeds are not free mistakes but rather required plot points in the grand script, look to the day of the crucifixion, the ultimate crime against humanity, Acts 4:27-28. To do whatever your hand and your plan had predestined to take place. The greatest evil ever committed was predestined. It was the inevitable act required by the blueprint. The men involved were merely actors fulfilling the exact mechanical motions decreed for them. This is the sound of a purpose being accomplished, regardless of what the actors thought they were choosing. So where does this leave us, the magnificent programmed mechanisms? It leaves us with the only true freedom that exists, the freedom to accept reality. Stop wasting your precious finite energy on the mystical fog of guilt and regret. You are exactly who you were designed to be, performing exactly the actions you were manufactured to perform. Your value is in the precision of your execution, not the illusion of your selection. You could not have chosen differently. It was forensically, theologically, and objectively impossible. Go forth and be the magnificent, fully determined product that you are. Do not claim authorship over your actions, however, but acknowledge the grand author. You are exactly who you were always going to be, and that, my perfectly constructed, inescapable mechanisms, is all that there is to it.